G'day guys, it's Dave Long here again, back in the factory for Dave Long Custom Lures. Yeah, today just going to do another glide. Yeah, I like these little lures. They're very attractive. This one is a two-section. It's only got one join. And it's got a great tail on it. I'll have to show you when I finish, but it's a very lifelike tail. The detail around the eye I like too. That's appealing to me because it's high in definition and the eye is big, so I can put in a bigger eye. That takes about a size 9 eye. But anyway, we're going to dress it up with one of my favourite patterns, and we're going to do a Juvenile Bass number 4, which is a modification to my original bass coloration and pattern, but yeah, I think it'll suit this lure very well. Anyway, so I'm going to go through what we're going to do. So far I've just undercoated the lure in a white. That's all I've done, so it's just a head start. That's nothing special. So anyway, the next coloration we're going to be looking at is a black. We're going to do a black over the back and on the eyes. Then we're going to put a scale mask on. I've chosen this one today. This is just a bit of fly screen, and I'm going to use that as the stencil. We could use this one here. We could use this one actually, because it's hasn't got the joins in it like this one has. So yeah, we might do that just to keep it a bit more uniform and tighter, especially down the bottom there. Yeah, we might use that one. And then after we put the scales on, we're going to do that in white first, and then we're going to put on the silver. It's just something I do. The white actually helps with the silver adhering to it, and also picks up colours a bit better, even though we're on a white undercoat. Anyway, so we'll do that. We're going to leave that scale mask on, and then we're going to use where's my, there we are, another stencil. We're going to leave that on, and we're going to use this stencil here. I don't know if you can see that one there, and that should yeah, it should look alright actually. I might just put the bigger arrow down there, the bigger section, on the main front body of the lure. Normally I use this one here, but actually I might use this one because this one actually fits better. It actually fits better on this lure. Yeah, so I'll do that. Just change my mind. I do that occasionally. I'll just switch and change directions. Okay, so we'll have that, and this will be underneath it, so it'll come up with a bit of an effect of scaly look. Yeah, so then we're going to put on a candy that I've mixed on the black and just down on the shoulders. This is a mix that I've done. It's, well, how would you say, it's a browny looking colour, earthy looking colour. It's 6 parts of the poison green, okay, you can see that, and it's 1 part of the track brown, which is rather strong. Okay, so that makes it look a little bit dirty, that greeny colour. So we're going to use that at the end, and then I might beat it up a bit again with the mottling mask. I'll just see how it looks, but I usually beat it up and put little white marks on the flanks of the lure, just to make it look a little bit sort of beat up. The bait fish tend to, when they scatter, they shed scales and they hit things, and like timber and weeds, and scales fall off and all this type of stuff, so it just makes it look a little bit more realistic. Okay, so let's get started. We haven't got a lot of time on this, but I'll try and make it as short as possible. So we're going to be using the 0.2 mil today for this, so that it's just better for detail work. We'll just make sure it's working okay. Yeah, it's going alright. There we go. And we'll load it up with a bit of black. And I've got that mixed here. I do pre-mix all this, it just saves time. You know, mucking around, mixing paint, which is not really special. Okay, there we go. Oh, I forgot to say too that what we're going to paint that pattern on with is going to be a mix too. It's black, 1 part black with 3 parts moss green. Okay, so I'll mention that again when I get to that stage. Alright, so let's get going. I'll just adjust this. That's it. And we're going to do the eyes. That's the way. I always do the eyes black, well, most lures, because it just helps with the end result. With when you put the eye into the socket, it just looks better. Okay, so we'll go over the back, just the back. I'll try and be steady here. This will help with the candy. I'll just come down just a little bit on the side. See how I change as I go? Each lure is different too. I find that the design of the lures vary so much. Anyway, that's enough of the black. I'll have to clean that out. here we go again, we're cleaning again, we're always cleaning. If you've started and you started doing lures and you've started watching me, I'm always doing this. I clean between colours as it just helps with coloration and instead of contaminating other colours, especially the black. Black will do it. And I'm always testing on a bit of tissue here or paper next to me. I think that should be right. Oh no, it's still coming out. I've got to make sure it's come all out. That's good. It's better. One day I'll get a new gun. This one is a cheapie. It does work alright, although it's done some good work. I just feel like I'm ready for an upgrade one day. Okay, so that's the black. Now we're going to use the scale mask. Now what I'll do, I'm going to use this little invention here. This is not my invention, but I tell you what, it's a great little tool. I'll just dry that off. Right, touch it. There we go. Let's check something here. Okay. Yeah, I'll just see if I can leave most of my fingers off this. There we go. Now, yeah, this is what I found on YouTube one day. It's a fantastic little tool. It's I'll just show you how it works. See, I'll put the stencil in this ring, and you can pick these up for about $3 from cheap shops, dollar shops. I don't know what shops you got overseas there, but yeah, so you can pick these up. They're just bamboo, and they've got an adjustment here to tighten it like that, and you put the stencil in that and just move that out of the way, and down, you push down on top of the lure like that, and there you go. You got that steady, tight. I'll just move that up a bit. Steady, tight pressure on the lure without scratching it. It's like an extra pair of hands, actually. There we go. You see that? And that makes a hell of a difference. So yeah, so we'll put some scales on. I'm going to use yeah. You know what, I don't think I'll need the white on the white. I might just go straight to the silver. Yeah, I might do that. I'll just go straight to the silver. It's just a wicked silver I'm using. It's actually aluminium. Not a silver, it's aluminium. And this is a new paint to me. This is a new transition. I like it because it's rather a nice colouring. It's still the silvery look, but it's got a little bit more liquid form in it, if you know what I mean. I haven't really got the words for it, but yeah, it just it's less flaky. That's what I was sort of saying. It's more of a paint. So I'll just put a little bit in there. I'll put it in. Just like that. Let's put that in the gun. Okay, so here we go. Now I'll just put some pressure on that. There we go. Just to make sure it's tight. It's not too much pressure. It's just enough pressure to make sure that the scale stencil is tight against the surface of the lure there. And we'll go over that with this. I'll do this twice actually. I only want it on the body. Alright, so I'll just dry that off. By the way, scales look a lot better against the dark surface. What I mean by that is, for example, if you have a black underneath those scales, it'll stand out more. And I'll be doing a lure soon to show that using gold paint and silver. So yeah, that'll be a good example actually. Alright, I'll just take that off just for a second. Actually, yeah, I'll have to take it off. There we go. And that's the scales. Comes up very nice. Very nice. Okay, so I'll just dry that off a little bit more. Okay, and we'll swing it over. Secret is to have the that stencil down tight on that, like that, on the surface like this. Okay, so now we'll go over this side and we'll do this. I cleaned out that airbrush. It's performing very well. Very happy with it. There we go, that's all we need. It's hot too. Okay. We'll just take that off, like that, just to show you. There we go. Lovely scale. Aluminium, that's what it is. It's a lovely textured paint, and it comes up very good. I like it. Okay, now while we've got that there, we might just leave that there. Now I know I won't be able to line these up spot on, but what I'll do, I'll just try my best. Okay, and then we're going to, it doesn't matter if we don't line it up, put this on, and that'll go over the top like that. Like that, see? And we're going to get a different colour in the airbrush. I'll just wash this out. Just a little bit. Alright, that's good. Okay, now, so what we're going to use this moss green mix. It's, I'll just repeat it, it's 3 parts moss green to 1 black, and you'll see there is a colour, such a colour called black green, and this is what this looks like. It's very dark, but it's still green. It's still a greeny colour. Alright, so we'll put that in. Like that. It's a little bit thick, but it's going to do the job, I hope. Alright, now we're just going up high here, just moving this stencil up higher. I don't want to go down onto its belly too much if I can. So it's up high. Okay, so now we're going to do this on a little bit of an angle. Now we can go back, we can go forward towards the head, or we can go down, any way you like, but I usually go back. So I'll just get this going through as it goes. There we go. And we'll just get these on, eh? Okay, I'll just dry that off. It's rather hot and we dropped everything, that's alright. Now I'll just take that off and you'll see those. There we go. Alright, so now we've got bars on it, but they're still mottled too. They're actually, they look scaly too, which is good. I like that. So we'll do the other side. I'll just dry that off first without touching it too much. This is where you need, you know, helping hands. Normally helping hands will help with this, but except this is a glide and it doesn't really hold too well in the helping hands. It's not too bad, but it's a little bit sort of iffy. Okay, so we'll go over and we'll just dry this first. Give it a hit like that. There we go. And we'll do the same on this side. I'm just trying to be a little bit careful. I hope you can see what I'm doing. A bit genteel with this. I might just give that a little clean on that stencil. It's throws me a bit when I look at it. That's it. Get a bit of clean there. Won't hurt with the stencil too, it gets some of the paint. There we go. We'll just let that air dry for a second. And just so doesn't get on the paintwork. Yeah, I think that's right. Anyway, okay, so same thing again. We'll just go over the lower like that, press down on the sides. Okay, here we go. We'll get the stencil. And I usually put the beak on this stencil I usually put the big arrow or big bar at the front near the head, and I work my way back, but I don't want to go down too low. Just want to keep it up high. I'm just trying to line it up here. I'll just hang on, I might just check to see what I did the other side. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's good. That's good, that's good. I just want to check. I just want to check to see if they're lining up, both sides. It won't be perfect, but I just want to try and keep it as formal as I can. Alright, so I think that's about right, so we'll just do the same thing. This time I'll be going this way. I'm just not good this way. So anyway, we'll do that. I go this direction on an angle because it just comes up a better finish. Alright, I'll just take that off and we'll take this off. There we go. That's a little bit out, that one. Not too bad, not too bad. I'll just dry that off again. Not too bad. Okay, that's good. Alright, so you can see what's happened there. It's quite an innovative concept. Doesn't matter if you get paint down there too, on the joint, doesn't matter. Nothing's perfect. Yeah, so that's how it moves. Yeah, so the what we'll do now, we'll finish with that. I'll just see if I can put it back on the helping hands here. That's it. And yeah, that's it. Alright, so it's a little bit tricky, this one. Okay. I might have to get some new helping hands. I don't mind them. They're quite handy, but I've seen other things on the on YouTube and on the market too that I'm fairly interested in, but I'm not too sure. Okay, so there we go. So we're up to that stage. We've pretty well done everything here. I'll just check the a bit of a mess going on here. Yeah, okay, we're going alright. Yeah, I'll just leave that all over the floor here. It's not a good position for it anyway, I suppose. Right, put it over there. Out of the way, that might be better. Yeah, that's better. Out of the way. Alright, so now we're going to put the Candy 2.0 on. The colours. The colours here, that colour, it just gives out a natural type of transition on the back there and down on the shoulders, and it just sets it off a little bit. And once the epoxy's on, it's Mickey Mouse. It's a nice lure. Okay, so now I'll just clean that out first. That's the moss green. Okay. It's a stubborn colour too, moss green. It tends to stick around a bit. There we go. Now I was thinking of showing you my my mode of transport out in the water. I've got a kayak that I use locally here. You know, I do think I am a young person and I get out there. But I tell you what, it's a great mode for fishing because you can sneak up on the fish, I tell you. And I'm getting a new drive too for it, which will be great. It's got spot lock on it. So anyway, once that arrives, that'll be a game changer. Anyway, we're going to do this. We're going to put the candy on. I'll put a lot in there. I made a lot actually. And we'll just apply that, and then I'll let it dry a bit, and we'll put some eyes on it, and yeah, that's it. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go over the black as much as we can. I just hope you can see what I'm doing there. Gives it that greeny look, doesn't it? It's yeah, there we go, see? And on the eyes a little bit, on the nose. This gives it that earthy looking, natural look. Not really earthy, but a natural look, isn't it? And the more you put on, the darker it gets. There we go. So it's got that nice perchy look. Don't want to use too much, I think that's enough. There we go. Yeah, that's enough. Now you can still see the scales, you can still see the bars. It's just given it that natural look on the back there, which I like. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Just keeps it in favour with what's out there in forage, you know, in the water. Okay, so now I'll just clean that out before it sets. Because it's got UVLS in it, it tends to clog up. But I want to dry that off too, so I'm going to use the other airbrush just to blow cold air on it, as you can't use heat on the candy. Let's blow some cold air on that. That should dry it off a little bit. And once, well, I might even put a coat of UVLS on it before we put the eyes on, but I want to put a little bit of white damage on it too. That just sort of sets it up a little bit too. And I can only imagine some big barramundi going for this. I'm really looking forward to using it and getting it out there in the system. Oh, we all wish and hope, don't we? You know, that that dry. But, you know, that's the name of the game. That's what's so enjoyable about making your own lures too. Once you come up with something and it's so successful, or successful enough to have something eyed off and take it, that really does give me a buzz. It's one of the greatest feelings in my life to experience that, and I hope you guys experience that too, because you know, fishing is getting a little bit sort of commercial, and it's taken the how would you say, the excitement away from angling as such. The big highlight really is the initial strike from the fish to you, you know, and what you present to it. And this is what I like a lot about doing this and sharing it with you. I just hope it helps you out a bit. Okay, that's enough of that. We're wasting time here. Now we're going to do a little bit of damage on it. Well, we're going to need white for that. I've got some mixed up there, I think. Yep. I'll just put that down. And yeah, just around the belly. See where those scales are a little bit thick? Around the belly area there. I'm going to just thin them out a bit with this. Let's see, put a mix of it. It's nothing, it's not mandatory that you do this on this pattern, but I just like to add a little bit to it. If I can make it more realistic, I'm happy. Okay, so where are we? Oh, the eyesight's going. Okay, let's do a little bit of this mottling. Now this is just going to look patchy on the bait, so I'll just get around there. That's it. Now I'll just see if we can just do a little bit of damage to it. Let's say it's been through a rough time. Just a little bit of, go down in the middle there. That's away. So you can see there that it's just got little bits missing, and so that's the illusion we're going to create anyway. That it's been through a little bit of hard time. Maybe it's scattered from a barramundi and hit a log or something and got away, but it's got damaged, you know. So I'll put that one on the mid section. That should be alright. We'll just leave that. I'll just dry that off a little bit, and then we'll come over the other side. And we might do something different on this side. I might just come up in the middle of the front section there. Yeah, like that, that's good. And maybe down the tail area, just down there. That's it. And maybe just a little bit under the head here. There's those barramundi, they're pretty tricky, you know. Smart fish, smart fish. There, a bit too much, but anyway, that's good. Okay, so we'll just dry that off. So there you can see that it looks a little bit beat up now. Yeah, it's survived, but it's beat up. Alright, now we're just going to put some UVLS on it and some eyes, and then I'm done. And with that, I'll just mix this up a little bit. I've got to clean that brush out too, don't forget that. Just a little bit like that. UVLS, it's beautiful stuff. This will set the colours, protect them a bit. And there we go, I think that's pretty good. Alright, I'll just clean this out. Got some big eyes for this, just natural eyes, silver eyes. And that should set it off really well. Yeah, I've been very busy lately. I'm not a young bloke, and I've been out landscaping the yard, and I can really feel it at the moment. And so I thought I'd have a day off today and pop in and talk to you guys. Clean that out a little bit more, just a little bit. Oh yeah, a lot actually. It's still coming through. And you know, if you guys like these videos I'm throwing at you, just like and subscribe. It's as far as I know, it's all free. Yeah, you get the whole series. I hope I don't bore you too much. Okay, so I'll just put this in the chamber and I'll spray this on. That's okay. Here we go. So we're just going to. I do this before I put the eyes on. Oh, there! Look at those colours pop. Ah, beautiful. Yeah, lovely. Lovely. Look at that. I'll just show you this side how those colours and patterns have popped. And I come over this side. They're not as defined yet, are they? So just have a look at that. That is a really good thing to show you the difference with this UVLS. Look at that. Just bang. Love it. And once you put the epoxy on, oh man, it's like the real thing, you know. It makes a hell of a difference to your finished product, you know. That's it. So just let that air dry a bit. And I'll just clean this out because it does tend to go off and set a little bit hard and clog up your gun, you know. Just get that out as much as I can. I'll just use a cotton wool butt on that too. Yeah, that's come up really good. I like that. That's lovely. Very nice. What we could do is just air dry it out a bit with the other gun, and that way I can put the eyes on when you're still here. Yeah, there we go, look at that, that's lovely. Yeah, that's the Juvenile Bass pattern, number 4. I love that. That. And you can see that candy has blended the black into those bars too. That's a good thing. Makes it look more natural. I like that. no reason why a barra wouldn't take this. They're very cannibalistic, barra, and as a lot of fish are, but also barra. They will take little juveniles. And if it's a bass, you're fair game too, you know. This probably doesn't look exactly like a bass, but it's just my take on it, without being. I could make this any colour situation I like. You know, you could make this into like a pink. Well, we might do that one day. We might change the colour of it, just the same pattern. Just use the same pattern and just change the colour. No big deal. It's just there we go. Oh, got my finger stuck in there. Rightio, so we'll just put some eyes on there now. It takes a big eye. It takes, I'm thinking 8 or 9, which is fairly big for me. Excuse me. Yeah, that's where are they? Really, some of the 7s. There we are, 8s. So you look at the 8s. Oh, we'll go to the 8. The 8's fine. It's got the big pupil to it, you know. The 8. So we'll do that. And we'll get them out, that's the thing. Funny thing, I said this before, you know, whatever you see here is what's happening. There's no filtering. I don't even know how to do it. It's just how you get it. Okay, they're big eyes, aren't they? They're lovely. Lovely. Yeah, we do the same thing. We just put a dab of super glue on. I'll just bring it down so you can see it. We'll get these ready. You know, this is something else I will mention too. The whole process here is all in preparation. And that's what you've got to have. If you don't want to prepare and just fumble around, sometimes I do, but if you're not prepared, then it just gets out of hand, you know. Alright, so there you go, and we'll put that one on very carefully. Yeah, it could take a 9. It could take a size 9. Alright, that's good. Then we'll go over the other side. Looking good, looking good. I'm getting a bit excited about this one. I've got more coming too if you guys need any done. There we go. Alright, that's it. And I'll take this tail off so you can have a look at that and have a look at the whole thing and ready for action. Just about ready for action. Just get this out of the way. I'll just take this tail off here without damaging it. Alright. Oh, there we go. There we go. There. There we go. It's a lovely tail, nice. It's a nylon tail, but oh gee, it feels good, you know. And it looks good. It'll be good in the water. That. And so that's it. That's the Juvenile Bass number 4. I'm happy with that coloration too. It is a natural look. Excuse me. Something I'll stick with. I'll sign it off down the back here and get it out there. It'll take. I put number 4s on it. They seem big enough. I think it's only 125 mil, so 5-inch in imperial, but number 4's strong enough to and big enough to not counteract any body roll and movement in the lure, which is something we could talk about later on. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that. That's Juvenile Bass number 4, and thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, if you like and subscribe, and yeah, we'll get some more out there. Okay, we'll catch you later. Bye.